We will not allow coup after coup. West Africa's president.
Now there is a big turnout on Tinubu legitimacy. It has become one of the most important parts of every discussion. Now, what does illegitimate means? Not authorized by the law, not in accordance with accepted standard or rules. Tinubu gave an order from the very video you watched from the beginning that there will be no queue. I want to quietly state this thing very, very clear. You see, the enemies of Tinubu are those who that clap for him at every end of his video, even though he says nothing. You see those ones clapping for him, he says little thing, they clap, they keep clapping. Those are the real enemies of Nigeria and the real enemies of Bola Ahmed Tinubu. Now this is the video of the Niger people celebrating over the takeover of the military in their country. They are tired of the politicians. So many of them, we've seen so many of them stoning their politicians, beating up their politicians, those that they can catch, those that they can hold. We've equally seen a video where the Minister of Finance is shedding tears as the military told him to give account of how the money was spent, or else he will be executed in the next 48 hours. Let's take, for instance, what happened in Nigeria. Can an illegitimate president give or correct an illegitimate leadership? Tinubu came out to discuss over the coup that happened in Niger Republic, and yet even the South African Broadcasting Commission has already said that people watching from the reaction that came from Bola Ahmed Tinubu and the people who came in, people were saying you are illegitimate. Why is Tinubu illegitimate, and why is the international bodies now seeing it? Even the Ecowas are beginning to see that he is illegitimate. We have the military coup and we have the democratic coup. Now, Bola Ahmed Tinubu did a democratic coup, knowing fully well that he is not the president of Nigeria, decided to bribe the INEC chairman to rig his way in, thereby forcing himself on the people that never voted him. What is the difference between Bola Ahmed Tinubu and the military coup that happened in Niger Republic? How do you know a legitimate leadership? Number one, there's going to be an election. People will get their Bermuda voters card. The day for voting will come. People will stand in line and cast their votes, thereby collected from the beavers, the IREV. The vote will be counted, registered, and we notice that during the election and during the vote casting, so many INEC officers refuse to upload the results in real time because they have gotten orders from above. That is why when you see Tinubu ministerial list, he's busy gifting those who helped in rigging the election. People like Wike, Erofai, and the rest of them. How did Wike manage to deliver APC to Rivers State? How did he deliver Rivers State to APC? Knowing fully well that even with magic, PDP cannot win in Rivers State, not to talk of APC. Today, he's one of those who have been selected in the ministerial list. Now, the military coup that happened in Niger, is it going to happen in Nigeria? That is what people are worried about. Of course, I won't advise that military coup should happen in Nigeria because Nigeria has not one mind. Nigeria does not have one mind. But an illegitimate president should not tell Nigerians what to do or tell Niger Republic what to do. Even the South African journalists confirmed that Ecowas system have been shaking since then. I wonder why the international bodies are always interested in whatever that comes to Africa. Immediately is going to breach their source of wealth, their source of income. This is a big news that Tinubu has finally been known as an illegitimate leader. Now, let's look at the illegitimacy that is surrounding Bola Ahmed Tinubu. The presidential candidate of the People Democratic Party (PDP), Atiku Abubakar, has set the flag bearer for All Progressive Congress (APC) in the 2023 presidential poll. Bola Ahmed Tinubu was never fit constitutionally to run for the presidency. Tinubu is not fit to run as the president of Nigeria. He's not fit, he's never fit, and he can't be fit. Atiku also asserts that he has been able to run for the office of the president of Nigeria since 1993 without any controversy because he is free from drugs and identity scandals, unlike the president-elect Bola Ahmed Tinubu. The former vice president's comments were contained in a response to Tinubu's and APC reply regarding his petition challenging the process and the outcome of the February 25th presidential election. So after looking at all this illegitimacy surrounding both the drug case, the forfeiture of $460,000, lying under oaths, Guinea citizenship, rigging 25% in Abuja, how do you qualify a man who is not legitimate to come and talk about the coup that is going on in Niger? Whether you like it or not, Nigeria will continue to be disrespected anywhere they found themselves because of the choice most hungry and unforgivable people made during this election. And that's just the honest truth. That is just the honest truth. Bola Ahmed Tinubu has so much illegitimacy surrounding his name. Where are we going to start from? From the $460,000 forfeiture, rigging an election and forcing himself on the people. So the Niger takeover is more like they use gun and bullet to take over, whereas the one of even Niger, the Niger takeover did not happen in the sense that people died at the process of taking over. We didn't hear any loss of life, but during the takeover of Tinubu as Nigerian president, people died several places. Many people were gunned down because they came out to vote. They spent over 300 billion just to get him into power. And does Tinubu has the right, the utterance, the standard to tell Niger what to do? You can't have a corrupt politician and you want him to go and correct corruption. It is not possible. A corrupt politician will always make a way and pave a way for his corrupt partners. And that is what they are doing when it comes to Wike and the rest of them. So let's forget about it. The world will never take us serious unless we decide to get things together. Thanks for supporting the Future News. Peace.